Speak, Nova, speak. Good boy. Alright, take two. Battery went dead. Alright. This is not my amp, it's the amp I got for selling for a friend. Selling for a friend. It's a very nice amp. Fat Boy made it. It is a 2-pill and a 12-pill, so 2x12. I'd run it 2x12. That's the way I'd run it. You can turn a 12-pill off and just be a 2-pill. That's fine. But I wouldn't turn the 2-pill off and run just 12-pill and then run another radio into it, because you might hit that switch and you done messed up a lot of money. This is not a cheap amp. This is a very nice amp. I'm getting ready to show you why. Not that all amps ain't nice in a way. And this don't make it no special amp. It ain't like this. Not any of them out there, because it's billions. I should have done the video on this 3 or 4 days ago, but like I said, I've been busy. Really busy. It's winter time. I guess everything's gonna start going bad. Batteries, alternators, charging system on cars is something's showing up. So, yeah, I've been busy. Alright. It's got 4 good fans in it. One of them's a sun on. Can't see that because it's out of camera range. But, the other ones are RMs. I read them at Rainmakers, I guess. But this is a used amp, but it's in very good shape. And it's got a little dust in it. It's got Toshibas in it. And about 3 or 4 days ago, I added he had some LED lights in it, and he had them stuck up along the front here. I took them out and I put some in the back here on a strip. So it ain't lit up very bright, but you can tell in the dark it's blue. Let's see, is it lit up blue? It's either blue or green, because it's the only color they got in strips. But I think it's lit up blue. But anyways, this thing's working really well. At least last time I had it hooked up, and that was about 4 or 5 days ago. About 4 or 5 days ago, I think. But yeah, she's working really well. At least it was then. Let's see what she's doing now. See, got the coaxes hooked up. And this is going to be kind of underpowering it because it's got these connectors on it. Just evidently got solder flying off of it, falling into the cabinet. I'll resolder that. I'll tell you one thing, this is one kick-ass soldering station. Alright, we're going to have to put these ends on. Because I took him off of that for another project. Alright, it's what I'm going to have to hook it up with, and this ain't going to be a good connection because I'm just clamping it. And it ain't the best of connections. You lose some power through it, but you're going to get what you get. Because I ain't changing these ends out, pulling them apart and all that crap. I'm just testing it. Yeah, they are blue. They are blue lights. It comes on with a 2. Or with the 12, or with the 2 and 12, they're on. So it's working as far as the lights, as you see. Alright, make sure that don't get into the cabinet back there. Just don't get into that. Alright, amps are off. You take his 1000-watt slug out. Put this 5000-watt slug in. Alright, get the camera off the tripod. Alright. I'm going to do it with just a 2-peel. Just a 2-peel. Oh shit. Take a 5000-watt slug out for a minute. Put 1000 in to show the 2-peel. 2-peel on peak. Oh, about 300. Turn this key up. Oh, hello, hello. If I had a radio drive it better, it would get more than that. Sure, it would get 400, but this radio ain't doing a lot. Oh, the reflect going back towards radio. Hello, about a half a watt. Alright, I'm turning 12-peel section on. Let's see, leave that in there, go to RMS. This is RMS, this is Bird Watts, RMS, 1000-watt slug. Oh, alright, take some key down. We're squilling. Oh, hello. That's about 600, but I'm losing some voltage through these little connectors. That's about 600 average. Oh, 600 average. Warbles all the way up. Alright, 5000-watt slug. Hope you can see that. 5000-watt slug. Let's see what it does on that with average. Oh, about 700 average. There's my computer going off. Alright, peak. There's a lot more peak because this radio right here is, it ain't pushing no RMS, but pushes peak. Oh, hello, hello. About 1800 peak running through these. I'm losing some voltage through these connectors. That's a sorry ass connection. That's the reason I took them off of there and went to those there, but I don't want to change this humongous cable out and do any more to it unless somebody really wants it, but it will do more. But that's what it's doing right now. That's in peak. Like I said, 5000-watt slug. See, reading that middle scale. Oh, 1800 solid reflect. Oh, a quarter of a watt with the 12-peel on. Turn the 2-peel off, 12-peel just by itself. Oh, about 600 watts peak. Turn 2-peel back on. Oh, 1800. This thing should do 12-peel. Should do around 3000. 20, 26, 25 normal. If you're pushing it, it should do about 3000. If you're pushing it, that'd be with a whole lot better radio than that one, which this is a good radio. It talks good, but it just ain't got a lot of power. It only does about 5 watts. RMS, pretty much like a stock radio. But it's doing good, and it is for sale. I think he's wanting $2,000 for it. Well, best offer. So get back with me. It has got all red dot Toshibas in it. Let's see, F1, F1, I mean 1F, 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 1F. So they're all matching Toshibas. They're all all red dots. It's a clean little lamp. Got a big relay in it. It's staged, so it's got another little relay off the side. But yeah, I could get more out of it if I didn't have these little rinky-dink connections. I think the other day when I checked it, my thing is set at 14.7 volts, and when checking the voltage inside the amp, I think it drops down to about like 13.5, something like that, because of my old crappy ass connections. It ain't because the power supply ain't big enough, it is. I just pulled a 16 pill off it, no problem. I just pulled a 24 pill off it the other day, no problem. But yeah, it's a fat boy. It's got blue LEDs in it I put in it. That's about the only thing I've done to it besides do the video on it. But she's a good little amp. And I don't think 2,000's too bad. Being it's got all Toshibas on it, and with the price that they got on those jokers now, it's crazy if you can even get them. And I don't even think you got any more. But y'all have a good day. Been on 3 down in the Carolinas. $2,000 or best offer. Call me up. No bullshit. If you got the money, you can get it. If you ain't got the money, don't call. This is not a Democrat amp. It is a good amp. It works. Democrat amp wouldn't work, so it'd want to give you something in return. But it's ready to go. Y'all have a good day. Later.